You disappear. We've only been dating for 2 years, right? In this in this hypothetical
No. Let's say 5 years because that was the gap.
It'll get my point. You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
So we've only been dating for 2 years. So you disappear, and then I find someone that I date for 5 years, and then you come back.
Make your choice, baby. I don't know what to
Sister
tell you.
wives.
You have
Sister wives.
make them become besties.
And you're like, this is the new norm 5 years later.
You know what I would do? I would call up the Ram boy, and you guys would have to headbutt each other, and whoever.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
Baby, wear a
Less
helmet.
mental illness. Like, it's not
You're gonna say
tense.
baby, they're both gonna turn and be like, which one?
Which one?
Oh, that's a scary thing to think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm fucking scared. I'm literally scared.
Have you not seen those like TikToks where they like zoom out into the galaxy?
Oh, those are
it gives
so
you like
good.
an
Fuck.
existential crisis.
Yeah.
Almost.
That's so good.
That's
Sometimes
too
if I'm like
much,
freaking
yo.
out, I'll just look at that and be like, I'm so small in this universe. I'm fine. Like,
You know, actually, I'm reading The Power of Now.
oh, yeah.
Shout out Alba. Spiritual enlightenment. But like, it's saying something about like when you recognize you're in that moment and like you're a person in that moment, all of you, and just like you're alive and like just
Feeling your feelings.
yes,
Yeah.
realizing you're a person, you know.
Yeah.
But then they're like, it's beautiful. It's like you're seeing yourself as a whole, whatever. And I'm like, holy shit, I could die. Someone is gonna hit me. Like,
Oh my god.
Gives you an existential
Oh, bro.
crisis.
you can end my
When
life
you
at
when you
any
become
moment.
self-aware is
Like,
the absolute
Yeah.
worst.
I-
Like
Yeah, I think about dying sometimes too, and I'm like, it could
Yeah.
just go all black, and I won't even like see it coming.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not
Freaking
peaceful to
out.
me, just realizing
Let's
that
cancel
I'm in
our
this moment
flight,
here,
please.
you
bro,
know?
that's how I get with like when I'm driving. Like when you ever do a
yeah.
move and then after you're like, yo, if that guy just like slammed on the brakes, I would have been dead.
Yeah,
Like
that's the end of my
at least
life.
once a day I think to myself like, oh man, like that was really close. Or like I could have done that, but I didn't look in long enough before I did that. You know what I mean?
Or like when a
Yeah.
trailer is
Like-
like coming behind you to like stop, and you're like, what if he doesn't? What
Oh,
if his
bro,
brakes break?
if I'm stopped, I'm watching the guy behind me.
Same.
Bro. When my like
Yeah.
I'm ready to just like
Just
I
go.
get
yo,
so
like,
anxious.
I'm
because
jumping out this window.
It'll
Yeah,
be
bro.
one of those where I'm trying to watch the person behind me, but I'm like, holy shit, I've been focusing too much on behind me that I'm not even
Oh,
focusing
yeah,
on
yeah,
what's
yeah.
in front of me.
That's the
I was like, I
fucking
could have
worst.
died, front and back.
That happens to me every day.
You're driving in
Oh
the
my
industrial.
I'm
Yeah.
freaking out. Life is just a game of chance, man.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is.
God. Even you're driving in an industrial area, so you're like, oh, trucks.
Oh my god, bro. The
Oh.
amount of times I almost got
out.
fucking murdered on that road when I'm leaving. Like I come okay, both of my ways in and out of that area, like when I'm coming in like in the morning, I take a back road and then I cut between a road that literally has like 4 big potholes that I'm like, you know what I mean? Like it's too wide for the base of my car.
Yeah.
So like I go around and like if someone's coming the oncoming, I'll stop. And I'll fucking keep a bunch of people behind me while this truck drives
Oh
by,
my
and then I'll go
gosh.
around because I don't want to risk it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Life is too precious.
And then going out in the other ways where all the main trucks come, like that's like the main way. And like sometimes you come around this bend and like I'll be driving alongside of this truck, but it's like, yo, like there's an opening that a lot of them go to right after this bend on the left. So if this guy forgets that he has to, and just, you know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah.
dead. So I gun it around like,
Oh,
Bro, it's fun.
gosh.
I got a ticket on that road one time to try and speed up so I could get out of like
Away.
the way
Holy
of like
shit.
a fucking semi.
That's fucking scary, man.
Yeah. Guy pulled me over. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to get away.
I'm trying to survive.
He's like, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket. I'm like, okay,
Please, man.
just fighting for my life back there, bro. Like, fuck.
I think I have one like 90% get me out of a ticket card that I can only play once. So I have to be very careful.
Cry.
No, I have to. I'm gonna poo my pants. Right?
They're gonna put note about that on.
I'll be like, I'm gonna be like, sorry, sir.
Every time I
Honestly,
see you,
I
you're
have
Shot
a stomach
himself.
condition and I don't
Yo.
want to shit on the road. So my bad.
I
Please.
no, but
you
you
want to
would-
watch me now?
But
I can't wait.
You would actually shoot yourself on the spot though.
Probably not.
Okay,
I'm just hoping he buys it and he's like, go, go, go.
If it's a high
Yeah,
pressure
yeah.
situation, you can probably allow it to.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's realistically after work, so I could probably push a turd out because
Yeah.
it's been brewing.
Yo, the one way
Let
you're
go
guaranteed
slow.
to get out with that card, bro, 100%. But you gotta shit yourself before he gets to the window. Cause then the moment you open the window, you can be like, bro, I shit myself. I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you smell? You smell that? Like, you need the smell to sell
Yeah.
it, bro.
Just keep
Bro,
a whoopee
shit
cushion
yourself.
in your glove
Bro,
box.
you
And
literally
just rocky shit.
Yeah.
When he comes, put it underneath you.
Just
and
start
just
rocking
rub it
back.
up.
just be like, dude, like I shit my pants. Like I gotta go. Like, do you smell that? Cause this is what I'm smelling, bro.
I feel
Oh, bro. Okay.
I'm pretty sure any cop would be like, hey, just get the fuck out of here, bro.
He's gonna give you a ticket for reckless driving.
Imagine he tells you to get up and get out, bro. Yeah.
Fucking tackles.
He's like, all right, I'm gonna need you to get out of the car, and like you're literally being arrested, just shit running down your legs, bro.
That's worst.
I
case
feel like
scenario.
That's the
I feel like
worst.
if
Shit
it goes,
yourself and you get arrested.
Yeah, sitting in the
Maybe
back of the
2
cruiser
tickets.
with shit pants, bro.
I feel like if
Shit.
you go to court with that one though, like the judge is probably gonna be like, hey, like if your record's clean, I'll allow you. I get it.
Yeah,
You share your
yeah.
pants.
But you're gonna have to take pictures of yourself soiled to prove to her, bro.
Oh, the fucking.
Because the guy
cop-
can't, you can't just be like, yo, like here's proof of the smell. Like it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You need to take pictures of you covered in shit.
Flip your dash cam.
Yeah.
Like,
But like as you can see.
Just press record. I'm shitting. Like a voice note.
No.
It's just fucking wet.
Just
It's
wet
the only
sounds.
way.
timer on there.
Hey, yo,
You're
Siri,
good.
open up a voice note right now. Officer,
Talk to the mic.
This is so gross.
do you smell that?
That's fucked up.
So every Friday now we're forced to get booster juice.
No. I want this.
Colin, man.
Colin,
All he wants is
Not the
booster
Paul
juice.
Passion.
Because one time, so when I was trying to convince him to eat, because he would not always eat at work,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, like, what about booster juice? That's good. And then he's like, oh, what is that? And I'm like, oh, it's a smoothie. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, yo, the best.
He didn't know what booster juice was.
This is the best way I sold it to him.
Damn.
I'm like, it's like a meal replacement. I'm like, cause you just drink it and you feel so full. It's like you ate, but you got like all this.
You get all
Cause,
these boosters
bro,
in it.
just because I wanted booster juice so bad one day, and I was gonna take longer, so I was trying to sell him on the idea to also want to get one. And then now every fucking Friday, he's like, nope, we're getting boosters. Like that's it. Every Friday. Like
feel you.
we get into beef, bro. If I'm like, no, like I'm getting Starbucks, he'd be like, okay, then if you do that, then I'm gonna send T to get boost. Like it's like that.
Oh my
Oh,
Like,
he's
God.
addicted.
like he's like, no, it's booster juice. And then he always wants to get the Warrior booster.
What is that? What flavors are those?
I don't know, bro. It's a booster with a bunch of stuff in it, and I always tell him
Is that his go-to?
that's his go-to.
Let's
He
see-
gets-
let's
he
see
gets
what's-
he gets pomegranate passion with a Warrior booster.
Let's see
How
what
the
fucking
heck did he
Colin's
not know
go-to is.
booster juice
Maybe he
was?
did, and I'm fucking misremembering. But from my account, which is
He's
my
like,
memory's not
oh,
that good, that's
yeah.
what it is. But also,
Warrior, right?
he always tells everyone, he's like, yo, he's like, put a Warrior booster on everyone's, and I don't. I just put it in his.
What's
and
a
then-
Warrior booster?
And they write Warrior on his, and then on no one
Oh.
What
else's.
is that?
Echinacea, Golden Seal, and
We
Roshan.
like Echinacea.
What?
And Gingo?
It's a healthy ass guy, bro.
Yeah, right? It sounds kind of like.
What's the healthiest thing you've ever done in your entire life?
In terms of what I
Anything.
ate, or
He didn't drink for a month
That was good.
That's really
That's-
healthy.
yeah, that's
probably
probably-
the healthiest thing you could do.
for your body.
Yeah.
We're literally putting
oh yeah,
poison in our
and I wasn't
bodies.
vaping either. Like it was, I would just
Cold
smoke weed
turkey.
from time to time.
Everything.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
Good for you.
And there was only one time where I got really close to getting a beer because it was like I think it was like last Saturday when I was at home,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, like if I, and then I ended up just getting stoned. But like
Nice.
I was like, no, like I was so close, and like no one was home too. Like I had the house to myself.
Oh god.
I'm like, I could go upstairs, I could fucking like just grab a beer, just
Vibe.
nobody would ever know. You know what I mean? And I was like, nah, I can't do that.
I hate beer, man. Fuck beer.
I used to like it. and
More
then
of a
something
wine or
changed.
like Paloma guy.
Paloma.
So good.
Yeah, those are good.
What do you like about beer, man?
Honestly, like nothing. Like there's like two. There's
Why do you drink
Bro,
that,
I was just
bro?
thinking about
There's
the
literally
taste
because
better
it gets
shit.
you. Here's the
Bro,
thing.
I don't like
I don't
it.
drink.
have to be
I
in the mood.
rarely drink beer. Like I mean, when I went to Brazil, I drank beer like every single day, just because it was just the normal there.
The easiest thing to get.
But like there's only like one beer that I could say I legitimately like, and it's Creemore, and it's only because I like the actual taste of it. It's a craft beer too. You know
Stan
what I
likes
mean?
that one too.
Like I love the taste of it. I've been to their brewery a couple times, got like a tour and shit. Like I really fuck with their beer. So if I'm gonna drink like a beer, it's gonna be that.
That's wild,
it.
man.
Is, my sister likes a Guinness. Is it like a Guinness?
I think Guinness is way stronger. Like the black can Guinness. No, yeah, it's way stronger. This is a Pilsner, I think.
Oh, the green one?
No,
I don't
no,
know
no, no,
beers.
no.
Is it
Pilsner.
like types of beers that's like?
Yeah, Pilsner's like a type, but it's like
What
a
beer
a
does your
blonde
dad
ale.
drink?
I don't know, bro. Like depends on how. If sometimes he's feeling bougie, he'll buy a fucking like a 24 case of Stella,
Wow.
and then I come home one day and the rest is like a 12 pack of Bush, and I'm like, what is this?
Wow,
I'm like,
that's-
dude, like
that's
the-
literally Panama City, bro.
I'm like, Dad, this range is freaking me out. Like,
Bush.
it's like we're rich, we're poor. Like, which one do we Here, buy? Coors Light, please. Let's just be in the middle.
my,
Like,
my dad's go-to is
Gosh,
Budweiser.
me.
Budweiser,
Bro, he mucks those, bro.
Bro, Budweiser slaps.
And
dude.
then he's been on that for a time. But he'll also do like the treat one, like the Heineken or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And he always offers me beers, and I feel so bad because I'm just like, I literally hate this. Like, please, do you have a glass of wine? Like, yo,
Wow.
Yeah.
You're the first guy I've met that doesn't like beer.
I hate beer.
actually.
I
But it fucks
literally-
your stomach
Yeah.
though.
It fucks my stomach, but I don't really like the taste.
Fair.
Interesting.
There's-
I have to be in the mood, like a Corona
Yeah.
with a lime in it
On
on
a
hot
nice,
summer's day.
yeah, and it's
God.
ice
When it's
cold.
chill?
Fuck off,
That
so
sounds-
good.
I'll accept it, and I'll drink it, but I won't be like yummy like
Yeah.
a Palomo.
There's only one beer that I could literally be like, nah, I'm not drinking that because it's the taste, and it's Bud Light.
I was gonna say
Yeah, I
cold
don't like
shots.
Bud Light,
Ugh.
the cold shots are alright, but like Bud Light, every time it's literally like it's
are bad.
just water, bro. Like I just can't do it.
No,
The taste
any
of it.
light beers I'm not crazy about anymore. I don't think. Coors Light,
It's just like water.
Yeah, I like a red,
Yeah.
like an amber is so
Yeah.
good. Like the flavoring, it's
Oh,
like
man.
rich.
Keith's.
You're
I like
blowing my
Oh
mind,
yeah,
bro.
Keys or like a Rickards Red.
Stan likes Rickards.
Bro, I'll
Red.
fist fight
is
somebody
that?
for that, bro. It's so
God.
Is
good.
it Beer Market, the restaurant that had like a bunch of different beers?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like over like 40 or 50 beers I think
Yeah,
in the
did
beer
you guys
market.
get to appreciate the beers there at all? Or?
No.
Wait, when did we go to beer market?
I went to beer market.
I'm just
once.
wondering if you ever went. Did you?
Oh, I went once. I'm pretty sure I got like a fucking Coors Light. I went in it. I got the most basic
They had,
option.
like,
I
the
fucking loved.
sampler thing. I think
Yeah.
I tried that, and
Yeah.
that was it.
I think
I
I
don't-
had.
it was
the
so long
sampler,
ago.
too.
Three Brewers is sick because they brew their own beer in house,
Yeah.
and then it's so cheap for like you can get the
It's
big
not
ass
open anymore,
jugs.
right? The one by our house? No.
I
It's
thought
the Big
that
Rig.
yeah, that got closed and replaced with Big Rig.
Don't know.
Never
know
been
where I
in there.
live.
That's so close.
Yeah, right.
We live close to a church.
We do.
Yeah,
That's a big clue, but still a small clue.
because a lot of people live close to church. If you're in Toronto, every block is a church.
I used to live behind a graveyard, man.
Yeah, that freaked me out every time
Yeah,
before
and I
we
had
knew
some,
each other,
like,
bro.
Some like supernatural experiences a couple times.
No way.
But
Like,
there
Did
were
you see someone in your bathtub, or am I thinking of another
the
story?
previous it's close. The previous like the two last owners, one of the guys died in the bathtub. And my neighbor told me, because we were really close with our neighbor, and she told me like on my birthday just casually, and I
Oh,
played
yeah.
it off.
Hey, happy birthday!
But
There's
let
a
me
dead
tell you, I was
guy in your
freaking
house.
out.
Oh my god.
I was literally so scared for like a month. I'm like, there's a phantom in my crib.
He didn't bathe for a month.
That's weird, bro. You're standing in your tub,
all-
and that's where someone died.
Freaky.
I don't
So
like that.
so then there's been weird shit that would happen in that old house that like when we first moved, like some pots fell down and shit. Could have been like balanced though, right? So
Yeah.
but then when Anthony was younger, he said he would see an old man painting the basement just as like a toddler or like a young kid.
And then you hear that. Meanwhile, your bedroom's in the basement.
I'm fucking rocking, bro. I'm so
Yo,
scared.
to Anthony, he's like, oh yeah, when I play in the basement, I see a guy painting. And then Chris is like, that's my room.
Well, back then it wasn't my room.
I would literally not.
But now it used to be.
Bro, like, that'd be,
Oh, man.
bro, I'd be so scared.
That's scary.
And then one time, like, this was like towards the end of when I lived there, I would feel like a poke, like a legit poke.
Oh,
But then
man.
I didn't know if it was my muscle cramping or if someone poked me. But it would it happened like a couple times through like a couple month period.
Yeah.
But I could never tell if it was my muscles or someone touching me because it really felt like someone touched me. But I just try to play it off like maybe it's like those like twitches.
Like the
Mm.
nerve,
But why did
yeah,
it
like a
feel
spasm.
like-
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't
It's like when you fall and you're like,
And it's
in your
only
dream.
happened in my old room, nowhere else.
That's weird.
So then
I mean, I get
touched.
sleep paralysis, so to me, I could be
Oh,
anywhere
that's-
and I'm seeing shit,
Bro.
bro. Like,
Lay
I'm not-
there right
no,
now,
bro.
please.
no,
Well-
because the curtain can make it fucking worse, bro.
Oh gosh, you just see a print of like a person.
No, man, they fucking get right up in my shit, dude. Like,
When's the last? Have you had one post the last
no,
time?
that really last week one, I haven't had one.
Last
since.
week?
No,
What
like that last one that I had that was very weak
Oh,
that I told
okay,
you about.
okay, okay.
I haven't had it
When was
since.
that?
What was that?
Oh, that was like before, I think was that before I went to Brazil. I think.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. So
That's terrifying.
mid January. Yeah,
How
that
was
was
your
fun.
experience? I didn't-
Yeah.
So like, okay, so that one I can't even remember because it was light, so I can't really like.
Tell him the scary one.
The scary
Yeah,
one
tell the
was
scary
like, I'm on my stomach, right, and then like it's always where I'm laid like I lay flat.
Yeah.
My face is on the pillow, and then the way I was always like I was just like straight up laying in my bed is like right beside my head, probably like a foot away is my nightstand, and then it drops and it's like my washroom door. You know what I mean? Which always stays closed, cause don't want to see something.
Yeah,
on the door frame, you know what I mean?
If you don't
Like,
have a bathroom door close to you and you leave it open, you're a
You're
psychopath.
actually mental.
yeah, it's fun. So,
Gosh.
so I.
I'm freaking out.
Leave it open?
Never.
No, it's fun.
Yo, that's fucking demon
Yeah.
activity, man. I'm freaking out too
Yeah.
right now just thinking about it.
So like I'm laying down and then I'm trying to move. At first I'm trying to scream like I always do. It's like my initial reaction.
Like real life or in your
Like
head?
I'm trying to
Oh,
scream,
shit.
but I can't move, bro. Like I feel like my mouth is open and I just can't, like, you know what I mean? Like nothing's happening. And then I'm hearing a bunch of these noises that aren't like imagine like you know when you're watching a space kind of horror movies like a
Oh,
really
God.
loud humming, but like it's like super
Like
distorted.
Insidious.
Yeah, and it's like you're a hum, but you're you're
Muffled.
something making a noise, but I can't.
You're hearing
figure
that
it
like
out.
negative vibration sound.
Yeah, like that's
something's
pretty
bad.
much what it is. Yeah, and then like
oh man,
I can't move, and I'm fucking just hearing this stuff, and then there's like some like girl in front of me,
Ew.
like standing at the edge of my bed, pretty much, but like because I'm laying right, so she'd be like that.
Oh fuck
But
that,
like you can't
bro.
see hands, and then
No.
she's just like taunting me, and like I can see like her face, but I can't really see her. Like I know you're a girl with like long hair, but like
That's so fucking
but I know
scary,
you're
man.
you look fucked up, but I can't be like you're fucked up because of this reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just can't describe it. And like she's just taunting me, and then once I'm at that point, I realize, okay, I'm like this is happening.
Yeah.
Then I just start I'm like oh fuck you, like I just talk bunch like as much shit as I can, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just fucking swear I'm like you're
Oh,
a piece of shit,
gosh.
fuck you, and I'm just to kind of be like get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Do you
And
think
then-
you're saying that in real life?
Yeah,
Sorry?
what if it's
Out
out
loud.
loud?
I don't
just
think I am. No,
okay.
I don't think I am.
You-
I don't think
you
I am.
forgot your sweater upstairs.
You're
You're
like
just
saying it in your
screaming.
head.
No,
Fuck you.
because when Victor used to live with me,
Oh.
we used to share a room, and I had it a couple of times when he used to live with me. And he's like kind of a light sleeper where like if I'm sleep talking, he knows.
Yeah.
Never once mentioned it. But yeah, so like and then you just literally got to ride the wave. And then once I realized this thing, like I'm trying to move my body, and then usually like once I can get my leg to kind of move and I swing it, then like I like the rest of my body unlocks. It's fucked. Yeah,
That's
it's
so
weird.
scary.
How often does this happen?
Yeah.
Not too often. I can like I tried to initiate it, but I can't. Like, I literally.
When was the first time and what was that like?
Oh, I was like a little kid.
Yeah, what was
I
your
like a
first
little
time
fucking
like?
kid. The first time it was just like I couldn't move, but it wasn't nightmare. It was just like it's like help me, I'm frozen. Like I can't move.
That's so scary.
That's what I
a
remember.
kid,
I remember it was in
imagine.
my like because I had my room, and then when my sister left, I took her room, and like so on. Now I'm in the basement. But it was my very first room there, and I remember I was a little kid, probably middle school, if not like elementary for us or whatever, from like K to 5, like one of those grades. And I just remember I was stuck, and I'm just like trying to scream for help because I can't. Like, I'm like I can't move, and then it was the same thing. I tried moving everything in my body until one thing got loose, and then
What if you're rendering, bro?
who knows, bro?
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. It's fucked though. I wish I could kind of record. Like, I wish because it could be happening, and like you could be probably in the same room, and you don't know what's happening to me, but it's happening to me. So I don't know what I can do to like,
Capture it.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like unless
I
I
feel
record
you.
myself all night long. But even then, I'm not gonna like
Know
be
if
able to
it's gonna
pinpoint the
happen.
time.
I wonder if this is something that would be a nightmare for you if you did shrooms.
Could be.
Oh my
Like,
god,
maybe it
sleep
could-
paralysis and but that
It
that happens to you
maybe it
regardless,
wouldn't give
though.
me sleep paralysis, but maybe it would kick me into that mental like state of when I'm in that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because even like right after it happens, automatically I have no control over my body. I swear to God, I just like I'll lay on my back and I'll open my eyes and I'll kind of just like sit up and kind of like look around for a sec,
Okay.
just to like
Is there, like,
and it's
real-
not even
yeah.
me and like I'm doing it and I'm thinking to myself in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, what if something's there and like I just can't stop, like you know I still do it. And it's like, oh, the
Ah.
burner's hot. And you know what I mean? Like I can't
Whoa.
stop myself, and I just look, and then I'll close my eyes, and then
so
like
fucking
I
gross.
turn over, and cause like I'm already feeling so tired after, I just like close my eyes, and I'm like, just go back to bed. Like I just force myself to go to sleep as fast as
I
can.
couldn't go to
Because
sleep
I feel like
after that.
if
Yeah.
I like
Freaking
really
out.
like, you know what I mean?
I-
Because I'm
it's not-
hoping that maybe if I go back to bed, I'll dream something good,
Mhm.
and just kind of like
Yeah.
it'll be like my
Cancel it
eyes.
out,
Yeah.
yeah.
If that
Never
happened
works.
to me, bro, the reason I'd be so scared is I would be like, am I not gonna like return? Like, what if you just stay like that forever? Like that would be
Yeah.
my anxiety that.
As a kid, I feel
Then
like
you're
you
dead.
would feel
I'd be like,
I
oh,
had that
like-
at one point. I'm
But
like,
you had it your whole life,
yeah.
so I feel like you're like used to it now.
like when I was younger.
you come back.
No,
which
well,
is
when I was
good.
younger, I didn't know if I would because I'd be like, oh my god, what if I don't? My fear was, I'm not gonna get up to be able to go to school, and my mom's gonna freak out, and like I'm thinking like
but
that,
you, like,
bro.
hear everything?
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm
that's
like
essentially
she's
what a
gonna be
coma
cheesed at
is.
me because like I'm not getting out of bed, and she's gonna be like, what the fuck's wrong with like, and she's gonna think there's something wrong with me. You know what I mean? That's what like I would panic about.
Bro, that's literally a coma.
Yeah.
There's
It
this
is.
guy that was in a coma for like 7 years or for a really long time, and he and after he actually came out of it, he heard like all the conversations of like where his mom almost gave up on him, and like the nurse is like fucking with him, or and like he was like a vegetable, but he could hear.
Everything.
Yeah, and
Yo.
then eventually
Oh my
he's like, I know everything.
awful.
You know what's fucked? I heard of a case
Scary.
just like that,
Ugh.
but the guy was like he had lost like those people that are pretty much like they're done, like they're just in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they're just staring into the abyss. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was a guy like that, and then like
That's too much.
his story is like he like heard his mom say like, oh, I wish you would just die, like this stuff, like
Oh my
because she
God.
cause also like as like her for her it's like I can't kill you, like you know what I mean,
Please, yeah.
like you know what I mean. So I kind of get where she was coming from, but it's fucked up because like she doesn't think that he can hear it and stuff.
Because that's in a way
Right?
like you probably feel like it's like some
Yeah.
sort of punishment or some
Bro.
like it's not fair, right?
Yeah.
The people
Which
that
it
used to
isn't.
take care of him used to just put him in front of like fucking like Teletubbies or some like child
Oh
like
my God.
brain dead
He
show.
was like a vegetable,
And they would
yeah.
he would just be like watching reruns for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours until they would move him. And he's conscious of everything. He just can't
Oh
move. He
my
can't do
God.
anything else.
Show me some
I,
documentaries,
bro,
like-
I don't know how he
Fuck.
ended up getting out of it. Like, cause it's a legit story.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
how he ended up getting out of it. I think he just trained his mind to just kind of escape it or some shit. And then he started to gain function and be able to talk. And like, he managed to get out of it.
That's so fucking scary.
But he remembers all of it, bro. Just being put in front of the TV for like 10 hours.
That'll mess with your head regardless.
I think the coma boy, his name was Butterfly Boy.
Oh,
I know who you're
fuck.
talking about.
Yeah, I just remembered.
That's fucked, man.
He had the skin problem, right?
And he was also like a vegetable.
I think so.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's crazy because it's like, as a family, you're like, oh, let's just hold out. Maybe next year, maybe in a couple weeks, he's like, things are just gonna, you know what I mean? Michael Schumacher was in a fucking coma for a hot minute.
He's still in it or not?
No, he's out now and he's at home.
And he's talking and shit?
Here's the thing.
Schumacher.
He's one of the best like Formula One racers of all time. He's
Oh.
like
Yeah.
he's like a,
He-
an icon in that like
Yeah.
fucking even I know and I don't know the sport.
Yeah, like he's like
He's like Pele kind of.
Yeah, pretty in a way, yeah. Because it's like you have Ayrton Senna, which is like a goat that died when he was really young.
Oh, that's so bad.
And then he only won 3 championships. Michael Schumacher won 7. And like a lot of, I think like 4 or 5 of them were back to back Ferrari in their prime. So he was like that's the most anyone's ever won. You know what I mean? Like that's a fuck ton. And
And you're
now it's Lewis
Ferrari.
Hamilton that's tied with him for 7 and has like records in every category.
Oh,
Like the
wow.
most laps led, the most pole positions, the most wins, all this stuff. You know what I mean? So he went ski like he used to do the most dangerous thing, which is like driving a car like 300 kilometers an hour, taking turns and stuff, right? Had a perfect career pretty much, retired, came back, raced a couple more years, retired again, goes to ski with his family in like Switzerland, falls over, hits his head on a rock, coma. For like years.
Yeah.
Oh my
Years.
gosh.
His family, thankfully they have the money to pay
Keep
for all
him
this.
on that, yeah.
But like he
That's so like
Google
art-
Google how long he was in a coma for, because like
It's
I want to
scary,
get the
yo.
amount
It's-
right. And now he's at home and he can, I guess, kind of communicate with his family, but there no pictures of him now have ever came out.
Oh wow.
Like ever since he went into his coma, not a single picture has like shown him and his family. His son is currently, or he was racing last year in Formula One, but like he lost his spot, but he's still in the Formula One like track like race world. But like his son like talks about his dad too, and he's like, oh, like I watch races with my dad. Like my dad's here, but he's not here. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like no one knows the state of him. Like even the families, like close friends that they had like back in like during his peak, have straight up said like, yo, they won't let us see him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, it said he was in a coma for 6 months.
Was it 6 months?
But I felt like it was years, bro.
I swear. I felt
Yo,
like
is that a
it was years.
Mandela effect thing, bro? Because I
Maybe.
was, I'm.
Could be.
You're
Maybe
it was
no.
years.
No,
No,
it was
It
years.
was
advertising.
years.
No, it
No,
was
it was.
years.
I swear it was years.
Me too. Cause it was like you would Google it and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's still in the coma. Well, I'm like, what
Yeah.
the
What
fuck?
counts as like a coma? Like I guess like you're just unresponsive.
No way. It was only
A
6
coma
months.
is like you're basically you look like you're
Sleeping.
asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, but what if he's awake but he just is not like
Maybe he
verbal?
comes like in and out of it too. Like he'll be out for long periods of time, and
But yeah, that's probably hell on earth.
that is.
Because it's like, what can I? The thing is, I don't know what you can do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you can hear. I don't know if you can properly feel stuff because you're not giving me any emotion back or talking to me. So it's like, if I know that, like, oh, you can comprehend anything you're looking at, I'm gonna let you watch good shit. You know what I mean?
Sienna's just freaking out over here.
Twice if you want to watch Love is Blind.
You know what I mean?
Literally, we're going from like out of Earth like eliminations, or also like dimensional eliminations. Now it's like recreational eliminations. Like
It started with the AI.
everything's just going like happening at once. We're so lucky.
They're scary times.
I'm fucking I've been freaking out for the last 30 minutes, bro.
Same, I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out for a second. Like,
I
we're
think
all
my jaw
gonna be
was
dead.
like this, like. the whole
And,
time.
bro, anything can fuck our shit. Like,
A plane could land in this. Okay, let's.
in Russia.
Oh my
In
god.
Russia, like yesterday or today,
Oh,
a
dumbass.
fucking bomber was flying over a Russian city and they accidentally dropped a bomb on their own town.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone died. There was a couple injuries, if anything, but it left like a fucking 12-foot crater in this middle
Oh
of the
my
road.
god.
He was like lizard eyeing on the cockpit and just fell, hit eject,
That's fucked.
or
Oh my
release.
gosh.
That's not
Like-
what happened, but
That guy's missing now.
or he
Oh.
died. No,
died?
no, he didn't die. He didn't crash. I'm
The
tripping.
pilot, no, he's
I'm
probably.
tripping.
I mean, probably went to Siberia. Now he's working like a prison camp for the rest. of
He's
his
that
life.
little
'Cause
fucking
he took the
Asian
L.
boy
know-
practicing karate,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Where
think-
he's scream
Yeah,
crying and his
scream
grandpa's
crying.
still like, you still
know
don't
that-
satisfy my
That
proudness.
Russian prison in Stranger
I don't wanna do this
Things.
anymore.
That's where he is.
Where they feed
The
him to
gulag?
the
Fuck.
Jesus.
Shut in her head.
Yo,
Have you seen the video of that little Chinese boy?
I don't know how I got here.
That's
that Chinese boy wild.
We should go to the Stranger Things. You need to watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm
we gotta
Debbie
go.
went with
We
her
gotta
That'd
go.
be sick.
daughter yesterday.
You have to watch the whole series.
I know.
It's
Oh.
so good.
Is that the Chinese kid?
Oh, that's not the right video. That's Chinese boy starts crying while teaching math to little sister. That's not the video.
Oh my
That's
god.
sad. Oh my god.
Is it a TikTok or YouTube video?
It's a TikTok. But I don't think I have TikTok on this phone. Oh, here it is. Children's martial arts, kung fu, children's crying.
Huh? Oh my god.
It's so fucked.
Why are they doing this?
That's his leg, dude.
He's gonna be the next airbender.
And
This is what they were doing at Aang, and that's why he ran away. Yo,
Aang, is that you?
Aang was like, "Fuck this shit." He dipped, and then the whole world fucking collapsed.
This has to be some sort of child labor problem. Like,
Child abuse.
He's literally crying because it hurts to squat.
Well, he's got two
He's got
bricks in his hand, bro.
in his cheeks.
Like, what happens?
They're
to-
not giving him any fucking like creatine either. Like, you know what I mean?
But what-
He's feeling everything.
Bro, what happens to him that if he does stop, like what happens? Because
Yeah, why
he's
is
going
he
to the
crying?
point where he's not gonna stop. Like, what's the
It's
consequence?
honor, bro,
Like,
because
like
if he doesn't do
whips,
it,
or,
like,
these little whipped
But
creamies,
regardless-
like, hey,
If
is that Grogu?
What if he fell down the stairs? Then
oh
what?
my god,
Then he's taking
the
a
stairs
tumble,
are so
Sienna.
steep.
And then now they have
But
like
how's the camera guy doing it
manslaughter on
backwards?
their hands or something.
This is so bad. Okay.
Yo,
You know the worst part is the guy starts filming him in his face, and
Yeah,
just,
right.
He's like,
like
yo,
he's being filmed, bro.
Yo,
Like,
Jimmy, keep doing that thing you're doing when you're crying in pain.
dude, one guy's sole purpose is to just take his Android and film these kids.
And you know it's an Android.
Yeah,
Dude, he's a
100%.
sick man.
This is
He
not
likes-
fucking. Nah, but you know what? This is probably
this sick man.
the promotional video they show the families, and they're like, "You want to put your kid in our fucking martial arts school? Look how disciplined we make him." And they're like, "Oh, kids are
He's like, "You're
crying.
nuts."
It's gonna work."
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. That's like sending your kid to like day
Karate
camp.
Kid.
Yeah, yeah,
This is like the Timbits camp over in wherever
Oh
that
my
is,
God,
bro.
it's a
bro.
different-
It's literally like they either cry because they miss their mom, or they cry because everything hurts. But they're
cry-
becoming better.
You know, bro, they're crying. They don't even know why they're crying at that point, bro. They're
but
just
10
crying.
years down the road, you got an assassin in your fucking
He's
bedroom,
and
bro.
you're good, bro.
Yeah, right.
Your kid will literally like murder somebody
He's
for you.
scared for his life. He's like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
And then
to
he's
me if
gonna
I fall.
thank
like,
the mother eventually for sending him there.
Will
Okay,
he?
probably. He's
This
gonna.
is emotional
Okay.
damage. They're filming his page.
I don't think there's the therapy for that.
No.
Bro. Like, there's
Oh,
not something
shit,
that you
that
can't
was-
like.
I really moved that camera, but oh, you guys look great. Didn't really move that much.
Did you guys see that heist at Pearson?
Ow.
You know
You didn't hear
what?
that?
Oh, okay, wait.
Oh, okay.
Don't let no one say anything.
Wait. Oh,
But what do you? Let's try to make Mara guess what got stolen out of the airport.
Yeah. Pearson, and this like happened like 2 days
Pearson,
ago.
yes.
Pearson.
Yeah.
That's
God.
why they were delayed yesterday
Yeah.
because of the security